28-ounce coffee cake in your choice of flavors. Two of the most popular ones are back. Two of them back after selling out when we debuted this offer in February. These come to us from a real grandmother with a 150-year-old European recipe. And then, of course, all of the scratch-baked goodness from Boston, baked and shipped directly to you fresh. This is Marie Louise Ludwig bringing to us one of the most popular confections here at the Q, and certainly award winner. And we've got 3 flavors to choose from. So let's start here with the the vanilla coconut. That's the one on the top. We also have back in stock the cherry chocolate chip. And of course, the one that started it all, your cinnamon walnut. So we're offering this at $31.40. You're going to get how many slices out of these?
Probably
about 15 slices. Yeah, they're
nice
good size.
Slices. Yep.
And of course, it's all about that storied 150-year-old recipe.
Yes. 150-year-old plus recipe. These are baked fresh for you in Boston. They wait to get that call before they start baking them. 150 years plus. A real grandmother's recipe using the same ingredients, no compromise. Our QVC family has loved these through the years. The size has stayed the same. The taste has stayed the same. The beauty has stayed the same. And look at this. We have got a couple of spring favorites, if you will, and that traditional cinnamon walnut where it all began. So I'm going to pop some of these out here for you.
Okay.
Where would you like to start?
Well, I mean, you can start with the cinnamon walnut.
All right, let's start right in the middle.
Right?
So I like to show this to everybody. We are so proud of our cakes. Look at this. This is as beautiful to look at as it is delicious to eat, and it is fully loaded with those fresh, crunchy California Mariani walnuts and a lot of cinnamon and sugar all the way through. It's moist, it's dense, it's heavy, it's that sour cream and that pure Madagascar bourbon vanilla in there. Would you like me to cut a piece for you? I just want everybody to take a little peek at what this looks like. There you go. There is the cinnamon walnut.
Thank you very much.
And then perhaps we go over to the vanilla coconut because I like how we're bringing some of our seasonal flavors in now. This one, vanilla. So you've got that big pop of that pure Madagascar bourbon vanilla, Jane. Why is that so important? Well, those of us who bake know that vanilla itself gives anything a pop, but the Madagascar bourbon vanilla is deep and rich and delicious, and it's in all of our cakes here. So let's go to Boston. Let's take everybody to Boston. Small batch baking in a bakery at a time when automation is so big and a lot of things are made on assembly lines. You'll see what makes us different, makes us special. It's our bakers. It's people who are hand loading our signature streusel all the way through the middle. Tons and tons of cinnamon, sugar, and chocolate and fruit. They weigh them out and then they finish them off with even more goodies on the top. 100 cakes baked at a time, slow baked for about an hour, completely cooled, and then wrapped in a great freezer bag on the inside, just like this. And there's actually, we don't have it in here, but another piece of cardboard to protect it. You can put this in your freezer for a full year. We've heard a lot of our QVC family likes to take slices out of it or slice it ahead of time.
I like the pre-slice idea. So when you get this home, it's come in whole. Pre-slice it and put it in the freezer. And that way, whenever you want one slice, 2 slices, or if you're gonna, serve the whole thing, then it's already ready to go.
Love the box.
And then it's also easier to kind of defrost it. But here's the thing, with this kind of coffee cake, it's moist, it's delicious, it's not too heavy, but lots of flavor. So that was cranberry walnut. We've got the spring coconut.
This is cinnamon walnut. No cranberries in this one.
Cinnamon, I'm sorry.
This one, I just want to tell everybody quickly for the vanilla coconut. If you love coconut 2 ways, because on the inside, you can see in that signature streusel is that fresh, snowy white, chewy, delicious coconut. And then when we bake it, it gets nice and toasted on the top, which gives it a nice, rich, nutty flavor. So that is the vanilla coconut. And finally, one of my all-time favorites, and we do not get this one in a lot.
Oh, cherry chocolate chip.
I know.
Oh my gosh,
cherry
yes.
chocolate chip. So look at, just look at the inside on there. dark chocolate, and the Montmorency cherries. They are always so nice and juicy, loaded all the way through here. This is always one that we get just around springtime, kind of pushing our way into summer there. But you know, you'll notice if you get this one home and it's a little warm that day, that chocolate's going to be melting on the inside as well.
It's perfectly baked too. Look at this, all the way around, that perfect crust, so it's evenly browned, and then of course moist and delicious on the inside.
Always.
Of course, you can slice these up and put them out on the buffet for the brunch or buffet.
Grab this one,
you can also use it for dessert. Oops,
there you
too
go.
fast.
I did.
It's better if we just leave things where they are.
That's a lot of slices on this.
Yeah, I was going to say, how many slices do you get out
About
of this?
15, and that's 15 generous slices.
Yeah, they're
great
big.
with coffee or tea. We love it. That's what a
Doesn't end
coffee
there.
cake was to be made for. But look at all the other things that we can do.
I
with
love it as dessert with ice cream. I love it with French toast. I mean, just the perfect, it has enough weight to actually
Makes a
like
French
hang
toast.
on to that delicious egg
The
yolks
batter,
that you put in there in the batter.
Yep.
All right, so here's the deal. We're back in stock. These are customer choice award-winning cakes. This is the offer that includes the cinnamon walnut, which is the one that started it all, the vanilla coconut, and the cherry chocolate chip. Those two came back after selling out when we debuted them, and it's $31.40. These make wonderful gifts. You can also do bill to, ship to if you want to send it ahead of your arrival at someone's home for a vacation.
Yeah, it's a great
perfect to do
idea.
that. There is no water delivery on this, so these again are the spring summer flavors. M90579 is your item number. Continue in the process of placing your order for that. Marie Louise, always a pleasure, my dear. Thank you so much. That's what's for dessert. Okay.
All right, so M90579 is your item number for that. Right now, though, it's time for our final food item before our special presentation of our today's special value.